Welcome student on target of e-study channel. In this lecture I will complete top 10 MCQ question and answer. This is the second series on amplitude modulation and single sideband modulation. The first question is, what is the percentage of modulation if the modulating signal is of 9.5 volt and carrier is of 12 volt? Given quantity is Vm is equal to 9.5 volt and Vc is equal to 12 volt. Then modulation index M is equal to Vm divided by Vc. After multiplying by 100, this is formula of percentage of modulation. By putting the value of Vm and Vc, then we get 9.5 divided by 12 into 100. Then the result is 79.16. So the correct option is D. The next question is, what happens when the amplitude of the modulating signal is greater than the amplitude of the carrier? When Vm is greater than Vc, then over-modulation is occur. That means modulating index greater than 1, and this is the condition of over-modulation. And in over-modulation, distortion will occur. And we know that distortion means incorrect information can be transmitted at the receiver. So the correct option is A. Distortion. The next question is, what is the reference line for the modulating signal? First option, modulated peak line. Second, unmodulated peak line. Third, zero line. And last one is carrier peak line. And the correct option is D. Carrier peak line is the reference line for the modulating signal. The next question, the modulation technique that uses the minimum channel bandwidth and transmitted power is. And the correct option is SSB. Because in SSB, only single sideband are transmitted. It is lower or upper sideband. So, it requires minimum channel bandwidth and also less transmitted power. So, the correct modulation technique is SSB. The next question, the amount of data transmitted for a given amount of time is called. And the correct option is bandwidth. And its unit is bits per second. That means amount of the data can be transmitted at a given amount of time. So, correct option is D. The next question, bandwidth of an AM signal is given by. First option, bandwidth is equal to in bracket omega c plus omega m bracket complete minus omega c minus omega m bracket complete. Second option, bandwidth is equal to 2 omega m. Third option, omega m. And last option is both A and B are correct. And we know that bandwidth of the AM wave is the difference in the two extreme frequency of an AM signal, and it is given by bandwidth is equal to in bracket omega c plus omega m bracket complete minus in bracket omega c minus omega m bracket complete. Also, bandwidth is right by 2 omega m. So the correct option is D. Both A and B are correct. That is, the bandwidth of the AM wave is twice the highest frequency present in the modulating signal. So the correct option is D. The next question, if an AM radio station increases its modulation index, you would expect. First option, the audio to get louder at the receiver. Second, the signal to noise ratio to increase. Third, the received RF signal to increase, and last one is all of the above. And the correct option is D. The next question, what is the minimum AM signal needed to transmit information? First option, carrier plus sideband. Second option, carrier only. Third option, one sideband. And last option, both sideband. And the correct option is one sideband. Next question, advantages of using VSB transmission is. First option, higher bandwidth than SSB is right, because in SSB only single sideband are transmitted, but in VSB one sideband is completely transmitted and some part of second sideband is transmitted. So the higher bandwidth than SSB, this option is correct. Second option, less power required as compared to double sideband suppressed carrier. This is also right, because in double sideband suppressed carrier both bands are transmitted. Third option is wrong, less bandwidth than SSB. And D option is A and B. So the correct option is D, both A and B. The main advantages of VSB modulation is the reduction in bandwidth. It is almost as efficient as the SSB due to allowance of transmitting a part of lower sideband. The constraint on the filter have been relaxed. It possesses good phase characteristics and makes the transmission of lower frequency components possible. So the correct option is D. The last question is quadrature amplitude modulation QAM is. First option is used in color television. Second option, some bandwidth used for two double sideband suppressed carrier signal. Third option is also known as bandwidth conservation scheme, and last one is all of the above. We know that QAM is a method of combining two amplitude modulated signal into a single channel, thereby doubling the effective bandwidth. At the destination, the carriers are separated, the data is extracted from each, and then the data is combined into the original modulating information. So the correct option is D, all of the above. Please like and subscribe and press bell icon for notification of upcoming video lecture.